Ken, last time you talked about how, you love it when the D-line gets after guys, and I think made some strides. So how do you feel like they did tonight overall?
Man, I feel like we made some pretty good strides. Overall, though, I know there's still a lot to prove on our side of the end. But overall, man, I mean, just being able to go out there, go out and get a win, seeing the D-line eat per usual is a really good feeling to have this kind of trying to stack those games back to back to back. It just created a whole different narrative for the D-line.
In the run defense, you guys pretty much held them like 30 rushing yards most of the game up until they went on a run. Is that something that was like heavily preached on this week?
100%. Stopping the run, being able to pass the rush, you got to stop the run to begin with. But definitely going into this game, we want to stop the run for sure. That was a big emphasis for this week, and trying to hold them underneath a certain amount of yardage. But
a lot of issues with penalties. It seems like, again, on defense. I know that's been a focus, but how do you guys kind of lock in and make sure that's not a problem going forward?
Yeah, one of our leaders, E.G., he was actually speaking on that in the locker room a little bit. But I mean, it's a big thing. Being able to keep going forward and playing these Big Ten games, we got to reduce those penalties for sure. So that's something that we're definitely going to focus on because some of those possessions where they score and we extended the drive because of our penalties. So being able to reduce that's going to play a big factor into the future and going forward.
What did EG say in the locker room?
Oh, he's just speaking to us.
Passionate.
Yeah, a little passionate.
Yeah.
During those back-to-back drives where they scored, after those drives, how did the team kind of rally so you guys can get stops and prevent them from scoring again on the next drive?
Yeah. Like I said, football is a game up and downs, man. But when we come out the field, you got to keep your head high. Offense definitely, Jaden for sure came over and said, we got y'all. We're gonna go back out there, and they did. And you kind of just feed off each other's energy. So if one side of the ball, is going through some trouble, I mean, you got to go pick them up and go do your thing. So offense played a big factor into that. Keeping our own heads up played a big factor into that, and just our overall mentality.
There was a couple of targeting calls in the game. Obviously, as a defender, you guys could easily be on the receiving end of that. So how do you kind of approach that during the week? Just how to go about avoiding targeting.
How I feel is kind of just be cautious with your head while you're hitting people. Try to go more shoulder. It's a hard thing to talk about, especially like in today's age of the game. But yeah, I think it's just trying to be precautious, kind of with how you hit somebody, because you want to lay the boom, but like sometimes it's probably better just to get them down.
What do you mean you have that big third down sack just to come through the team and make that big play?
And we knew we had to get off the field, man, at that time. And I was talking to my guys before the rush, like, we gotta stop them. Like, this is a big play of the game, it's a big moment, and be able to do that is everything. It's a turning factor in the game, and we got that stop.
Before that one specifically?
You said the play before that?
Yeah, is that the one you said you were telling them we need to get to the quarterback?
Yeah.
Is that before that exact play?
Yeah, before that exact play. 100%.
You guys had 284 rushing yards tonight.
Yeah.
Especially keeping them on the field that long, what does it do for your defense, especially getting those long extended breaks?
Man, them long extended breaks are everything. It gives our ability to get our breath back, and seeing them run the ball like that, seeing them do that compared to what we do in practice all the time. I mean, that's everything. It's a big props to the offense, big props to the O-line. They're out there doing work. They put in work. They put in tremendous work, and it's showing on the field. So I'm very appreciative of that.
There were two targeting calls that went against Michigan State in that first half. Knowing that the officials are reviewing and looking at targeting that carefully, does that make you like a little more cautious as a player, or like how do you kind of walk that line?
I wouldn't say it makes you too cautious. I mean, you still want to play full speed, still want to play full effort. Those penalties arise when you're playing at such a high speed, high level, a game of football. So I wouldn't say it makes us cautious at all. It's a little iffy, speaking on that. It's just, you try to play as fast as you can in the best way you can.
You guys had Childs. At one point, he was running back like 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, just trying to find somebody to get open. Especially on those kind of extended scramble drills. What's the biggest thing that Coach Lynn has preached to you guys?
For the back end, I know they got to match. If we're in zone, you got to match. You got to find a man and match. And for the D line, man, we got to go get him on the ground. If he breaks out, I'm pretty sure I know what play he's talking about. He was like running behind Devs, like yeah. yeah, just keep containment, try to get him on the ground the best as we can, you know, and get through that down. So, you know, that's kind of what Lynn preaches through that, and that's kind of what I feel like we executed.
Let's do one more for prayer, thanks.
What was it like doing a team prayer at the end with
Oh, it felt everything. I mean, it was everything, man. It actually felt really good. It felt like we were family. You know, the short time we spent on the field, I mean, you become family basically. And, you know, we just prayers out to him. Prayers out to him. You know, I didn't see the play. I didn't see what exactly happened, but I knew he went down. And, I mean, as a football player, as any football player, I mean, it's something you don't want to see. You don't want to have that. You know, you feel for his family and all of that. So, you know, just praying over them. And, you know, I hope everything goes well.